Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Brendan, aka Triple D, and I am back with another story time. So, before we even start the story time, I just want to let you guys know, thank you guys for 50 subs. It means a lot. I didn't think we would hit this, honestly, but I appreciate you guys a lot. So, yeah, I just wanted to say, how much I appreciate you guys and all that. It keeps me motivated, and I love creating content for you guys. And about yesterday, sorry there wasn't a video. Honestly, I just uploaded it too late, and then YouTube fucked me over. They were like, alright, we're gonna take 4 hours to process this shit. And that's why I uploaded in the morning. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. Link will be in the description. But yeah, let's get it started. So with this story time, it all happened back in Black Ops 2. And you may be wondering, why the fuck am I talking about video games? Let me tell you guys this. This is funny as shit. So back in Black Ops 2, I was one of the shittiest players you ever met. I had a .5 KD, always going negative. I couldn't even get bloodthirsties to get the fucking golden camos, so I had to have my friends come over and do it for me. So, let's just say that. And Black Ops 2, it was one of the best Call of Duties. I'll say that. But I got shit on. And because I got shit on so much, I talked a lot of shit. And today's story time is about me talking too much shit and what that shit talking caused to happen. So yeah, let's do it. So Black Ops 2, I just got out from school and I had a shitty day. I had detention, didn't even get to hang out with my boys. And I'm sitting there like, bro, fuck this shit. I'm gonna hop on Call of Duty and I'm gonna shit on some kids. Well, to say the least, I didn't shit on kids. And my friend group at the time, they were into search and destroy. So I wasn't the best at it. Still not. But I decided to play regardless. So I go and I start playing S&D with my boys. And we're playing up against these fucking phase kids, bro. And these kids are just shitting on us. And in between the match, I'm sitting there talking shit hella. I'm like, I know where you guys live. I'm gonna boot you all offline. I was a harmless kid. I would always tell kids I'm gonna hack you guys, and then they'd be like, I'm gonna fuck your mom. I'd be like, oh yeah, well, I'm still gonna hack you. Bro, they're gonna fuck my mom, but I'm gonna hack them. But yeah, so that's pretty funny. And so I'm sitting there yelling at these kids, I know where you live, a little squeaker ass voice, Squeaker Brendan. And one of them's like, oh yeah, well, do you live in this town, in this state? I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, sure, watch this. I'm like, what the fuck? Intermission's done. Next match, I wait. I get a phone call mid-match. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I pick up the phone, and the dude, he's like, yo, watch this. I'm like, who is this? And then I died in Call of Duty. I was like, ain't no way. This dude in the Call of Duty lobby has my fucking phone number. And I was a dumbass kid, so I obviously, picked up the phone. And I'm sitting there, stunned. I'm like, yo, how the fuck do you get my phone? So, intermission comes again, and the dude was like, yo, how'd you like the phone call? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, you're a dumbass. You sound exactly the same as the kid I just called. I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, oh yeah, well, keep it up. I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna hack you. And he's like, oh yeah, well, watch what happens, kid. So, I'm talking shit. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck your mom. Shit like that. And, end of the match comes, and my internet just goes to fucking shit. This kid started hitting me offline. My mom's getting mad at me. She's trying to do her college work. She's like, Brendan, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, Mom, I don't know. I think the internet's just down. Give it a minute. 10 minutes go by. I think the DDoS attack would be done. No, this fool was still fucking hitting me offline. I'm getting all fucking upset. I'm sitting there calling my friends hey, you guys still playing with that kid? And they were like, yeah, dude, he's making fun of you. He's saying how he's booting your shit offline. They're all laughing at me. They're all like, bro, you shouldn't have been talking shit. I was like, fuck you guys and fuck that kid. And they're like, yeah, whatever. And I hear through my friend's fucking TV, because he only had the mic, the dude was like, yo, is that kid still talking shit? Watch what fucking happens. Fuck that kid. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I just start screaming through the phone. And my friend's like, alright, gotta go. And then he hangs up. And let's just say this. I'm not friends with them anymore. They were fake as fuck for that. Homies with someone who's like hitting their homie offline. So yeah. 10 minutes later, I get a knock at my door. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What could this be? And I go to answer the door because I'm the fucking man. I'm home alone with my mom and my little sister. So, little man, quote unquote, me. I go to answer the door and there's a fucking cop. There's not one cop. There's not two cops. There's not three cops. It's the whole fucking police squad. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And they're like, is this the residence of Brendan, last name? And I was like, yeah, that's me. And they're like, step outside. I'm like, what? So I step outside, and they start telling me, they're like, yeah, we just got like a threatening phone call saying how it's from you. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, and seeing that you're like a little kid, we're gonna put it together that you didn't fucking make this phone call. I was like, yeah, I definitely didn't make any fucking phone calls. And they're asking, they're like, do you like know what it might be? I'm like, yeah, this dude online, he's like hitting me offline right now. And they're like, interesting. Well, we're gonna give you our number just in case we get any other phone calls, and then we'll give your mom a ring just in case we get any other calls regarding you guys. And my mom was like, alright, thank you guys. And they're like, yeah. So they went on their way after they like swept the house and made sure everything was good, obviously. But not gonna include that, you know, kind of boring. But yeah, I got online after that and I started shit talking some more. I was like, fuck you guys. You guys are all fake as shit. I'm gonna fuck your guys' moms. And they're like, sitting there like, bro, just get off. And I got off. That was the end of my Black Ops 2 days. Pretty sad ending. I'd go back to that game right now and I'd still play it. If I could. If I had a fucking PS3. But no. I'm a punk. But yeah, honestly, if you guys enjoyed this story time, leave a like down below. Leave me any tips or suggestions that I can do. Comment if you guys have any similar story times. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do daily uploads. And you guys will for sure be seeing more story times like this in the future. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Similar story times down in the comments below. Not in the comments, the description. Check the description for other story times. Please, guys. It helps me out a lot. But yeah, I will catch you guys all tomorrow. Hope you guys all had a good one. Yeah, peace out.